Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Drewlik and we are doing PvP. And today, another nice Huttball match. Haven't had one of these in a long time, and this is one of the funner Huttball matches, you know, where everything is drawn out and the nice 1v1s are happening, not one of these boring, you know, the team goes together and gets the ball games, you know, who wants to play with you, who wants to play, with the objective. It's just, insane. Who wants that? You want this good, clean 1v1 fun on this huge map where everyone is separated and single and alone and not getting healed, and it's just, yes, that's how you should play the Huttballs. Now on my assassin right here, I'm actually playing Hatred. Spectre got heavily nerfed, but I'm going to play it anyway, now that it is nerfed. Hipster Drewlik strikes again, as I'm opening upon that mercenary right now. Now I'm getting ready to, get kicked down, just strategically positioning myself so I get kicked down, because I got the phase walk. Now I correctly time my fourth round to dodge not only his net, but also his heat seeker right there.
Wow!
So no damage to be had right there. Kicks me down. Eventually I just pulled back up, and as I wanted to finish him off, the sniper and my dots already did the job. Now a very good trick which you should always use in that matchup is to wait for the last 5 seconds of the electronet and then just fourth round and move upon him anyway, because you cannot just stand there 10 seconds and taking all the damage you want. So you generally want to start moving behind him as this guy just cowardly ports away. So you can see me right here securing the kill on that guy, or stealing it. And yeah, that's basically the thing. So as I was saying, the trick, as I'm not engaging in this, I'm not, fuck that. There are too many players right here. Wanted to assist him, but that didn't work out. Now I should use blackout right here, but I didn't. And I got Thien right here, and of course the assassin right here burst me. Now I tried to dodge the damage of him, couldn't, but I did dodge the grapple right there, which is kind of nice. He tried to low slash me away from the health relic, but I got the health relic off anyway. Just running over here, trying to do a neat little trick right here, just phase walking and jumping down here, hoping that they follow me and that I can just teleport up again. But he just finishes me off with the recklessness to force lightning right there. Didn't fall for the trick. Why do good players exist? Sometimes I ask myself that. Why do good players exist? A bit unfortunate right there. I mean, it was kind of obvious what I was trying to do right there, so I don't blame them for not falling for that one. But if you've got to admit, it would have been epic. So I tried. Now, the thing is, what I was talking about with the matchup against the mercenary is when he nets you, you want to start moving with the net. So generally, you just fourth round when you have 5 seconds on the net left, and then it doesn't matter if you get up to 10 stacks with the net, because you're going to resist the damage anyway. Now, I'm finding myself in the 1v2 right here, as I dodged around with the vanish right there and the nice spike opening. I'm just kind of kiting around here. Getting down here, kind of baiting the assassin over here, so I can just teleport up again. So it did survive right here, but of course not that big of an impact on the overall game right there, because of course I'm just generally surviving. I didn't kill anybody or anything of that matter. So now I'm thinking that I'm, the old, assassin right here, and trying to heal myself with a nice recklessness death field, but I only heal for 500 because that healing got terribly nerfed. I'm just opening my pains right here. I'm trying to heal myself. Now, I don't know, like, the Hatred Assassin or Madness just kind of took a punch to the gut in terms of healing. I mean, it was a well-deserved nerf. Like, you had, I don't know, 5k, 6k, maybe even 7k heals off of death fields in arenas and battlegrounds, and it was kind of ridiculous. So I can understand where they come from with the nerf. But then again, it's kind of sad, because the one thing that made him kind of fun was that you had this insane healing amount with all of the defensive cooldowns. But I'm not saying that that should be like that. So you can see me here in a 1v1 against a Deception Assassin, kind of trying to dodge the damage right here. Do manage to do so, so I just vanish right here. He thinks I'm, cutting backwards, so I spike him right here and try to finish him off, as he, of course, just stuns me and deals terrible amounts of damage right here. Do heal up again, but he, of course, heals up as well, because he has got all of them heals. And here is where I get killed. Because of the low slash. That is kind of unfortunate, but this is how it sometimes happens. The CC abilities of the Deception is just a bit too high, and I didn't respect his damage enough. I kind of thought I could, because I have got the semi-ranged advantage. Generally the Madness Assassin has a bit more range than the Deception Assassin, and I thought I could, kind of kite him around, but that was, of course, false. I did get killed in that 1v1, well played by him. Hadn't seen, someone, play like that for quite a long time, and I don't know him as a player, so whoever this guy Livewire is, kudos to you. Did quite a good job, but of course that means that I have to find my revenge. I will find him and I will kill him. That I'm Drewlik, that I take things personal when I get killed in the 1v1, so I'm just gonna, make that my holy life mission to kill him. So, try to, strategically position myself to not get kicked down, and I got kicked down. This is a very, bad spot to fight against a sniper, because if you are in front of him, you can get kicked in the acid pit. If you are beside of him, you can get kicked sideways down. And if you are behind him, you just get arced over the ramp in a retarded, fashion, and just fly, to the moon and back, and there was just no way. I don't know. So just resisting all of the burst combination of that power attack. He does not have his quota overload, and thusly this is a very easy kill. As I'm once again opening all of my panes. Why am I opening my panes? Maybe I should rebind some of my keys, because I just keep opening panes in fight. As I said, that generally happens when I'm not too familiar with a class or a spec, because I just cannot accurately hit my bindings, just frantically try to make something happen. So here you can see the Sniper Reno. I am just dotting him and trying to deal some damage before his mitigation comes in. So just jump down here once more, trying to bait the guy down here as I pop myself up here again. A bit of a weird bug out right here, and he, of course, I've got another nice assassin right here. So I vanish spike, and he breaks that. He broke the 2-second stun, so now I can 4-second stun him, and that is bye-bye for you, my friend. Very low HP by me there. Not lucky, that was all calculated. Okay, it was a bit lucky, but the 4-second stun made a difference right there. That's kind of a theme of the assassin versus assassin matchup. In this matchup, assassin versus assassin, the one guy that gets off the better stuns wins in general. So because Deception has just one stun more than Madness, generally the Deception has a bit of an edge over the Madness assassin, because although the Madness can kite a bit, because of the new 10-meter range of the death field, it has got significantly harder to actually kite melees. You can, of course, you can still root them, with your nice stuff, and you can kite them with all of your dots, but the Deception will generally just don't care and just burst you right through all of what you've got. As you can see right here, just discharge. Oh my god. Also, it's incredibly difficult to predict the burst of a deception assassin. Like, you can see when he, pops a recklessness or force potency, but most generally when he does that, he will already have discharged you or force breached you. So he tried to, get the ball over here, but I'm like, no, not gonna happen. So I just kicked him down there, rooted him, kicked him down randomly through respawning. So as I said, it's incredibly hard to predict the burst of a deception assassin, so he's got a bit of an edge. He's got a bit of an edge in the 1v1 perspective. And I'm not saying that deception is generally better. Deception is of course better in battlegrounds in my opinion, because you can better pressure healers. You're not dependent on teammates or on healing, so you don't need a healer in your team to accurately function. You can just do everything on your own. Now, in arenas, I think, hatred is just way ahead, and it's better. You cannot get kited. Like, arena in these days is just all about kiting melees, and if you are a kiteable melee, which an assassin is not, then you will, never deal damage. So, some power techs can't accurately deal damage because they can only, stay on target when they have got the hydraulic override, so that's kind of a problem. You've got the operative that cannot stay on target, and deception also gets kind of kited around in arenas. I mean, it can be possible. I don't want to speak too broadly about these things. I'm not into the arena method that much. You can most generally play anything if you want to, but just my thoughts on the spec is Madness is a bit stronger. Just because you can, when you're rooted or when you're kicked out or when you're slowed, you can still reapply the dots. So, I'm, kind of trying to get a nice ball over here, and he just played that into nowhere. I was like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that ball? What was that? I'm like so incredibly flabbergasted by that ball that I'm just dying right here, and I'm even writing him like, what was that? What was that, man? Like, what was that ball? That was a weird ball. Now, as you can see in terms of game, I only talked about 1v1s and the assassin and stuff like that. Oh my god, this is the nice little assassin from earlier. How is life going right now when you're at half HP? Not too well, as I figure. So he doesn't incapacitate me, but he just dies by the dots, which is kind of nice. As I said, not talking too much about the game. Now, the game was nobody made a singular point. It was just an all-out killing spree game. It was just kill for kill for kill. And now I'm finally, getting around to maybe we should win this. Like, this is a good opportunity for us to win this game. So I just kind of tried to play ball oriented over here, but yeah, that was kind of useless because I didn't do anything. Nonetheless, I tried, and as you can see right here, dots are applied right here, so this is kind of a trolling kill right here. Nice double kill. Double kill! Coming in right here through the dots. Mercenary comes in, tries, the best, of his abilities to do something. Please don't do that. If you use death from above, just don't. Why would you do that? Just don't death from above single target. It's kind of bad. So vanish right there to mitigate some fall damage. Now I'm kind of aware that they can kick me down, so I always try to stay on an axis where they cannot kick me down as easily. Because if I'm standing right next to them, it's kind of bad. Yeah, so we did a point. They have about 40 seconds left to either get another point or just cry in the corner if they should do, because yeah, this is won by us. So just mitigating a bit more damage with the nice fourth round right there. Last 30 seconds to go. I always love it when games end this way, where I'm not doing anything in terms of gameplay than just to 1v1 guys and kind of highlight how I do certain things against certain classes and fun things like that. I think it's incredibly funny. Again, once more opening my pains because I can't play this game. Do kill somebody. and you know, get the ball in the end right here. So I just kind of try to cut around here. He nets me and, you know, tries some shit. So, you know, I'm just jumping around here with the net and dancing for maximum disrespect at the end, get that dancing going, and here is the end screen. So did around 700k damage, which is average and okay. Of course, the 14 killing blows and 3 solo kills, that's kind of hilarious, but that's just how Huttball works. But of course, I'm getting out damaged by the ranged damage dealer, and I'm not surprised, because of course a ranged damage dealer can deal damage at all times and does not have to sneak around. But very well played by him right there. But I'm of course giving my nice subscriber Survival the MVP, because he made that 1 point possible. So, my name is Drewlik, you've been watching PvP, and as always, have a good one.